coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Charlotte Knights. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matthew Thompson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Tyler Marcotte.
The designated hitter, Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Take the base. He's there.
Stepping up is Tyler Marcotte. He flew out in his last debut.
Tyler Marcotte.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Now back.
Digging in next, Chris Carrara. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. The second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Ball field,
Set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Tyler Marcotte.
Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch on the way. This is skied out toward right. Booker has it, and it's a quick out, number one. So stepping in is Tyler Marcotte. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Booker will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Charlotte Knights are victorious for the 40th time this season. Bennett Sousa gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left 13 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Charlotte Knights.
Alec Hansen will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So,
striding in is Will Petty. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Will Petty.
Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
yeah, Matty, this isn't the greatest way to finish off a week. And, Dero, one thing they'd love to do is win this Sunday finale and get out of here avoiding the sweep.
Yeah, Dan, it's been a tough start to the weekend without question. But maybe if they steal this one Sunday, get a little reprieve, get the media off their back. He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Irvin has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Digging in will be Caden Barrett. He's been hitting well in the series. 4 RBIs on 5 hits. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty. One man out.
One down.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. So next to bat will be Gavin Sheets. Has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces. Into
the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Maddox is there to make the catch and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Garland, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Nope.
Takes a pitch
Ball
high
one.
and away for ball 1.
1-1.
No one down here.
That's ball
And
2.
this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here is Danny Mendick.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Danny.
First pitch on its way. Right through it here.
0-1's
He's
the count.
behind 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Now a
1 ball, 2
fastball
strikes,
here
the
that'll
count.
wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 1-2 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And stepping in, number 44. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball 1.
Mendick, base runner at first with 1 out.
Now.
That's a
And he
ball.
lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I got 2
I
on
don't
the
blame
count.
him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Set to deal on 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Relay.
No runner, cut it.
The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up the third with another RBI under his belt.
At the plate, Joel Booker.
The right
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Kipnis moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to hit is number 51. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the third baseman, Jason Irizarry.
The third baseman, Jason.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that
1.
pitch is up.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Sliding stop by Kipnis. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. At the plate now, Will Petty.
Designated hitter.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
There we go.
And that pitch
2
misses
balls,
in the
no
dirt,
strike.
and it's 2-0 now.
One down.
1 out, nobody on. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Swinging a looper to left. Arcia ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now here is Caden Barrett. Flew out
Now
last
batting,
time up.
second baseman, Caden Barrett.
First delivery to him.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, we got 2 down.
The 1-0 delivery. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Into the box now, Gavin Sheets. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the air, out to right.
got it. Ball.
And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Stripers lead it 6-1.
Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Garlick. D-Road down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Ozuna is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Danny Mendick. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball.
Sets the target low here,
I got
and
a
it
ball,
misses
1 strike.
1-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, home run number 9 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
To the plate now, number 44. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next to stand in is Joel Booker. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now here's the first offering. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Gwinnett leads it 7-2.
You're out. 3. He's out.
And now, number 51 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 51.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Here comes the 1-2.
Straight up, straight up,
Here's
straight
a
up.
pop-up now. Mathis over to his left, 1 down. Next to dig in, Jason Irizarry. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering. Irizarry, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping in once again is Will Petty. He flew out in his last debut.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
No balls and 1 strike.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, 2 down.
The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Kipnis showing off his range. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Stripers on top, 7-2.
Ball 4, take the base.
Now to the plate, Hayden Barrett. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Where's the 1 now? Go out.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Up next, Gavin Sheets. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Gavin.
Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Garland. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hey, 2-way. 2-way.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched.
Right here.
Popped him up.
I got it.
Lugbauer's got it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. The Stripers lead it 7-2.
3, 4, take the base. He's out. You're
baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Stripers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tyler Marcotte earns his first win of the season. Alec Hansen permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers.
And now,
it's baseball, it's the
Gwinnett
show, and it comes your way next. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate here is Tyler Marcotte. Well, the two-way experiment seems like it's working out with this recent call to AAA, guys. It's a bit surprising, but rather fun to watch.
It's fun to watch, and it's actually fascinating to watch this thing play out. You know, there's not a lot of track record of guys that have succeeded on the mound and also in the field. But this guy's one step away from proving that a two-way player can actually work. And it'll be interesting to see if other organizations follow suit.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Right here. Let's go, bud.
Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it.
Come on, D, come
First
on!
beats him easily, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We've played 2 full. Gwinnett leads it 3-0.
Out, out. Hey now, 3, 3. Out, out, out. You're out. Out, out. 3. Hey now. Ball 4, take the base.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, Adley Rutschman. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Goins has got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Stripers on top, 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Tyler Marcotte.
Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up.
Take your base. That's ball 4. 3. You're out. Out. 3. He's out. You're out.
So next to hit is Tyler Marcotte.
First baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Now here's the first offering. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Stripers lead it 3-0.
3.
Stepping in next, Tyler Marcotte.
The batter, the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw. It was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Gwinnett hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Drew Smiley earned his 9th win of the year as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Sam Armas hammers down the 5-out save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nolan Kingham will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control.
Yusniel Diaz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Here we go, fellas, let's go.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's shine the light on Stephen Vogt right here. Solid big league catcher, also very versatile. Ability to move to first base, handles himself from the left side of the plate.
Batting ninth.
Into the box,
baseman,
Tyler Marcotte. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Maddox, runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
The batter, number 9.
So now to the plate, Orlando Garcia trying here to plate the tying run from second. The 0-1 offering. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third. Tides lead it 3-2.
Ball 4, takes the base. He's safe. You're out. 3 out. He's out. He's out. You're out.
Next up, Tyler Marcotte singled in his last at-bat.
Tyler Marcotte.
Okay, get this right here. Here we go.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Carrara. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. The 0-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So the next to bat will be Orlando Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time.
Orlando.
Maddox at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field.
Run it hard, you're scoring,
No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Tide's out in front, 6-4.
Out. 3. Out. He's out. Out. 4-4. Take your base. 3. Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Norfolk, number 9, Carter Bonner.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Tyler Marcotte. Knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. First pitch on its way. Swinging a little blooper to center.
Halfway.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Next will be the designated hitter. Chris Carrara flew out last time up.
Designated hitter, Chris Carrara.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Next, here is Orlando Arcia. He flew out in his last debut.
Orlando Arcia.
Here comes the 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Gutierrez is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. Tides lead it 6-5.
He's dead. 3. He's out. You're out.
Next to hit, Tyler Marcotte. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much
Find
longer.
the ball. Yeah, great job right there. Hit that ball hard.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Carrara. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Now to bat, number 49. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Now the 1-2 pitch. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Throw to first, not in time. So now everybody's safe.
He's safe.
future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Muller gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 with
3, 4, take your base. Hey down, out. That's ball 4. Out. 3, hey down, 3.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler Marcotte. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
First delivery to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez, worked a walk his first time up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now here is Orlando Arcia looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Orlando Arcia.
Right here. Come on now.
Bounce it to the left side.
Come on, slide.
He takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Maddox at third. Sanchez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at the dive. Touché, sir.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does this.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
And now in the box, Tyler Marcotte. He collected a base hit his first time up.
On right here, 1 time. Here we go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
Let it fly. Let's go. First the stuff right here. Let it fly.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they added another.
That's ball 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for.
Now at the plate is Tyler Marcotte.
Oh, it's sitting on
Now
something
back,
right here.
the designated hitter, Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Back to the top of the order now. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez.
Yolmer Sanchez.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Lugbauer ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around.
Arcia.
Get on for it, here.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. 5 innings complete. Gwinnett leads it 7-1. Next, it'll be Tyler Marcotte. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Tyler.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. 3. That's ball 4.
3. Next up is Tyler Marcotte. He bounced out last time up.
Tyler.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Norfolk wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Carter Baumler gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Tommy Long hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you get to AAA, this is where you really want to impress.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jorge Lopez gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often.
And now, Gunnar Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the tie, the shortstop, Gunnar.
Now the pitch.
Hey!
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
All right, Matty, they show up for game one of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game one of this road trip treats them.
Strike him out here.
Swing and a liner. Irvin is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now into the box is Kyle Stowers. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
I got it.
Pache is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready now is Alejandro Mendoza. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Mendoza.
Now here it comes. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
He's out! Out! You're out!
Last half of the second set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Blaze Jordan. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1-1 the count. Jordan gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
That brings up Tyler Nevin as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 6 home runs and 34 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
3 out. 3.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Yusniel Diaz.
The right fielder, Yusniel.
First delivery to him.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Ryan McKenna. He went deep in the contest last night.
Ryan McKenna.
Hey, come on now.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. McKenna is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. McKenna, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Stowers, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Irvin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0.
Hey now.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Alejandro Mendoza, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And there's out number 1. Now into the box, Blaze Jordan. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hey, we got one.
First pitch on its way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1 out, nobody on. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Into the box, Adley Rutschman, a base hit in his first trip.
Adley Rutschman.
Now the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Through first and hustling for second.
Relay, hit me.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Tyler Nevin. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Leading up for the tie, the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
First delivery to him. Kelvin Gutierrez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. At the plate now is Yusniel Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now it'll be Ryan McKenna. He singled first time up.
Left fielder, Ryan McKenna.
Pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hey, we got 2 down now. 2 down.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
3-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Stripers on top, 3-0.
4-4. Take the base. He's out.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Hey, we got no out.
Now the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, clutch up here. Get a strikeout.
And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia. It's short. And there's one down now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Center fielder, Kyle.
Now at the plate, Kyle Stowers flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty, one man out.
That's a ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
One down.
That's a
Now
ball.
a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Pitch popped up. Sanchez has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up is Alejandro Mendoza.
Now batting, second baseman, Alejandro Mendoza.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Stripers lead it 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Blaze Jordan.
The designated hitter, Blaze Jordan.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. So stepping in is Adley Rutschman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Adley Rutschman.
First pitch on the way.
Yeah. Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now batting, first baseman.
To the plate now, Tyler Nevin. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. Gwinnett leads it 3-0.
3. 3.
Digging in will be Kelvin Gutierrez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Irvin is there to put it away for route number 1. Digging in next, Yusniel Diaz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Yusniel Diaz.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
First delivery to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pache is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in is Ryan McKenna. 2 away here in the 8th, and
now
time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Your head right here.
Now here's the first offering. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full. The Stripers on top 3-0.
He's out. Out. Out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gunnar Henderson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
We got no outs here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Now here's the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now, Kyle Stowers. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Stripers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Tyler Marcotte takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
For the
Mm-hmm.